I'm used up growing tired of knots, tangled up in problems, and not caring enough. Now I'm on a journey to find what's right, always telling the truth, but hiding all the lies. And don't go thinking I'm being myself. I just act this way around you, and with someone else. This isn't where I wanna be. Let's look in the kitchen and the living room. Nothing to find but what's left from a really great time, which wasn't any of mine. Running away feels like a storm. Let's throw our problems out the door today. Well, finding things clear to me. And don't go thinking I'm being myself. I got other things on my mind, not you or anyone else. This isn't where I wanna be. Whoa, make me see the things on the inside. 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 Don't go thinking I'm being myself. I just act this way around you, and to someone else. This isn't where I wanna be.
Hey, this is EAJ-Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Escow.
Jeff
Doing my time. Doing my time. Got myself a problem.
Live from San Diego, it's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me. You got it.
Oh,
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Ascow and Sean Mann.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Sports World Radio. Hey, what's up, kids? Jeff Escow, Sean Mann here with you guys today. We're going to have a lot of fun. Monday edition of Sports World Radio. So much to get to. A lot of stuff happening in the sports world over the weekend since we talked to you guys last. Before we bring in that co-host of ours, let's get all the particulars out the way. What do you say? SportsWorldRadio.com, HonestAnswerRadio.com, and Good and Plenty Radio is where you can hear our show at. The chat room is over at Spreaker.com. If you don't have an account, you want to hang out with us in the chat room, come on over to Spreaker.com. Get a free account. That's right, I said it's free. Get a free account and come hang out with us in the chat room during the show. If you have Skype, head on over to SportsWorldRadio.com, click on the left-hand button over there in red that says Call Now, and you can call the show Skype users only. If you don't have Skype, give us a call at 619-663-3715. That's 619-663-3715. Go ahead and like us over there on Facebook at facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. And follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Now, with all that crap out of the way, what do you say? Hey, we bring in that co-host of ours, Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on there, you rat bastard?
I'm doing good, Jeff, and welcome everybody to Monday, May 5th, 2014, Cinco de Mayo Day. 6:06 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 3:06 p.m. on the West. And yes, if you live in the Central, please feel free to figure it out for yourself. How are you, Jeff? The weather right now? Cloudy, a little bit rainy, and 58 degrees.
58, huh? Well,
yes.
It's beautiful, sunny, and 72. Gorgeous.
There you go. That's not bad.
Just gorgeous out here. Cinco de Mayo Day. What am I, Mexican?
Well, if anybody listens to us, we could always say Happy Cinco de Mayo Day to those people. I need a Mountain Dew.
Hey, our Mountain Dew. Hey, our program director is Mexican. Mr. Lopez is in the house. Happy Cinco de Mayo Day to you, you rat bastard.
Now, I was Skyping with him, by the way, the encyclopedia man, and he says he has a bone to pick with you.
He did. He picked it, and I made him laugh. He called me after he got off the phone with you, I guess, and he picked it, and I told him to shut the F up. Made him laugh. I got a bone to pick with this rat bastard. Where the hell's my jersey picture?
Oh, that's what it was. Yes. Encyclopedia man, you need to owe your bet. Otherwise, Jeff's going to really rip you big time.
He goes,
Come on.
Look, he goes, wrong. I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican, Mexican, it's all the same crack. Do you speak Spanish or not, you rat bastard? You were born in America anyway.
Yeah, Encyclopedia man, where's that Knicks jersey? I've been looking all over Facebook to see you posting it on your wall.
He's late.
You better get it off, otherwise Jeff doesn't forget when a wage is blowing, or when somebody welches on a bed.
Right. I'm gonna fine your butt, man. I'm going to fine you. Hey, over the weekend, Sean, Donald Sterling's so-called girlfriend did a freaking interview with Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
Okay? What did he say? No, it's not you, Sean. I haven't had a chance to go to them all. Well, you better get going, dude. You had the whole freaking weekend. You better get going. She did an interview with Barbara Walters.
Decent, buddy.
And that lady is whacked. First of all, she's rolling on roller skates around the neighborhood with a visor over her face so she can't have pictures of her face. That Does this not have reality TV all over it? Written all over it? This broad is looking for something. Unbelievable.
Jeff, I was just going to say I've noticed that. I've seen that she's been trying to be interviewed, but she has, like, what do you call it, a visor? She has something
She had
over
the
her
visor over her head during the weekend, I guess it was, while she was roller skating in her neighborhood. And then she does an interview with Barbara Walters, and Barbara Walters asks her if Donald Sterling's gonna apologize, and she's only God knows. And then she turns around and asks, "What are you two?" I'm his right arm hand man. What? What? I'm his right arm hand man? What the hell is that?
I can just say that through the upcoming months that this is going to get uglier and uglier, because you realize that Donald Sterling's not going to go away very quietly, nor is his wife, and nor is Donald Sterling's girlfriend. It's just going to continue to get worse and worse, because they're going to try to, like Frank said, they're going to try to file complaints about the NBA, a lawsuit against the NBA. It's going to get pretty ugly.
And then this broad turns around and she goes, "I'm his silly rabbit?"
Yeah.
I'm his... Donald Sterling's girlfriend says to bro, "I'm his silly rabbit?" What? Silly? What the hell are you talking about? I'm his right arm hand man. What? What drugs are you taking? Holy freaking moly. I'm his silly rabbit. I'm going to say something, and I know it's going to get me in trouble, and I don't really care. And if it gets me in trouble, screw it. I'm his silly rabbit. Hey, silly rabbit, dicks are for chicks, okay? Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this broad a broad?
I'm going to answer your question, Jeff, and say that she's a nut. She's crazy.
Is she... My question to you folks... My question, and I'm throwing it out there because nobody else is going to ask, and hey, I ask these things. Sometimes I just go, So this is one of these questions where I go, Is she a he? Is she a she-he? Or a he-she? Is she a male or she a female? She looks male above.
That's a good question, but I'm going to just say to answer it, she's a nut, she's crazy,
Silly,
and that's all I got to say.
Silly rabbit. Unbelievable.
Well,
I was floored.
And,
when
I
heard
have
that.
to tell you, too, Jeff, with the NBA playoffs and the Clippers being in the playoffs, you got to give them so much props because of what they've done just to get through that whole rough situation with this debacle. Now they realize that since they got past the Golden State Warriors in 7 games, which was a really great Game 7 on Saturday night, Jeff, they moved to the next round, and they're going to play Oklahoma City Thunder, and Doc Rivers needs to continue to keep that team focused despite all the trouble that's been going on there in Los Angeles because of this whole situation that came out a few weeks ago.
Wow. Sorry about that, folks. I hit my microphone cord by accident. I didn't mean to do that, Sean.
That's okay. That's fine. It happens. But, yeah, Clippers and the Thunder, Jeff, what do you think of this series between these two teams? Should be a good one between the Clippers and Thunder. I'm looking at a 7-game series.
You just brought it right around back to the basketball game, didn't you?
Well, you got to try to do what you can to get away from Donald Sterling. I try to turn it off because it's something like we've always said, Jeff, the media does blow stories out of proportion.
I wasn't talking about Donald Sterling. I was talking about her.
Yeah, well, they're blowing it out of proportion.
I don't think they're blowing it out. How can they be blowing out of proportion when these words actually came out of her mouth?
Well, I'm just trying to ignore it. There's a lot of other stuff in the sports world that has to be covered instead
I
of.
understand that, but I kind of find it funny that she actually said these things. It's hysterical to me.
Well,
Because
I
of
can
somebody
just say,
like that, somebody got in trouble. And it's nobody else's fault but her own. And then she comes out and says stupid things like that. I'm his right arm, hand man. Exactly how she said it.
Yeah, but
What
my
the
answer
hell
to
does
answer
that
your
mean?
question for this story that we're covering, I say she's a nut and she's crazy.
The hell does that mean? Not what you just said, but what she said. I'm his right arm, hand man. What the silly rat? I'm his silly. What the frig? She's the one who's a whack job. She's the whack job. She's making Donald Sterling look like a normal person now.
It is quarter after the hour, 15 minutes after 6 on the East Coast, 15 minutes after 3. We're going to be right back after this commercial break.
Sports World Radio.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association's START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hey everybody, this is Sky. And when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Alright, welcome back to Sports World Radio. I'm the host, Jeff like he is each and every day here at Sports World Radio. With you tonight. The update, man. What's going on there, buddy?
I'm doing good, Jeff. It's 18 minutes past the hour on this Monday, May 5th, 2014, 6:18 p.m. on the East Coast and 3:18 p.m. on the West. As you all know, the NBA playoffs, the quarterfinals are complete and taken care of. Now we know of all of the matchups that are going on. And, Jeff, I figure for this segment, our next story, and Encyclopedia Man, you can join in as well. Let's talk about who we think is going to win these second-round semifinal games. As you all know, it's down to, 8 teams now. And, Jeff, in the Western Conference, here's what we got. We got the Clippers and the Thunder. Who do you take in that series, and what do you think?
That's a tough series to pick right there. Clippers and Thunder.
I think it's going to be a 7-game series.
Yeah, I think so, too. And I know who you're taking because you picked them, so I know you're taking the Thunder.
Yeah, that's right.
I know that. I know that. I like to see the Clippers win it, but I don't think they can. I'm going with Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the Thunder were able to hold off the Memphis Grizzlies, a very good Memphis Grizzlies
Yeah.
team.
That's
And
the
I
second
believe
time they've
that
done
this
that,
is going to
right?
be. Yeah, I'm picking Thunder in 7 games.
Yeah, I figured you would. I'm going to take Thunder in 7 as well. I think I don't think the Clippers have enough to stop the Thunder, because I think if you put Chris Paul on Westbrook, all Westbrook's going to do is just back him down.
Yeah, and and remember too, on Saturday night when the Thunder won Game 7 against Memphis, all that talk about Scotty Brooks is finally off the hook for now, but it'll be debatable too just how long he can keep his job with the Thunder, because he would have been fired too. We talked about all the possibilities of coaches being fired in the NBA after the quarterfinals.
Nothing about Mark Jackson yet, huh?
I have not heard anything about Mark Jackson. Nah, I think his job is safe, Jeff. I don't think he will go because he's gotten the Warriors to some playoff rounds. He got them to the second round last year. He took the Warriors to 7 games. And the next series, Jeff, I know perfectly well who you're going for in the Western Conference semifinals. It'll be the Portland Trailblazers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And since, Jeff, you're picking the Spurs, how many games do you think that series will go?
Portland's a good team. Portland's a good, young, hungry team, but I don't think they got enough for the Spurs. I'm going to say the Spurs in 6.
Darn it, you read my mind. I'm going to say Spurs in 6 games. And I have to tell you, they were lucky to get out of the first round because did you see that buzzer beater shot? We've had 2 buzzer beaters in the NBA playoffs right now.
Lillard, what a great shot that was. He's a good player, man. He's a really good player. Real good player. Correct me if I'm wrong, he was Rookie of the Year last year, right?
Yeah.
He's a good player.
You got Spurs in 5 there, huh, Encyclopedia Man? And he also has the Thunder in 6 games.
Ooh, 6, huh? I think that's going to be another good series. I mean, how great was the first freaking round of the playoffs, even though it took 2 weeks? How great was it? I mean, what did you have, 5, 7-game series?
Yeah, and that's what makes the NBA playoffs so great, is how intense it is.
How
and
much
that
basketball?
anything can happen.
How much basketball did you watch over the weekend?
I watched on Saturday. I watched like 4 or 5 games.
Saturday?
Yeah, actually, I watched almost all the games on Saturday.
Which was only how many games were Saturday? 3 or 4?
There was 3, and then yesterday was 2.
So you watched 3 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday?
Yeah. I watched like the second half of the Brooklyn Toronto game, and then I watched Dallas just get humiliated by San Antonio in Game 7.
I was sleeping during that game there. During the Dallas game, I was sleeping on that game there. I had the game on in my bedroom, but I was sleeping.
Now, Jeff, let me ask you a question. I know that Dallas took San Antonio to a 7th game, but did you expect it was going to be a close 7th game between Dallas and San Antonio?
No, I expected San Antonio to come out and blow them out, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I expected the 3 old guys to do their thing, and they did, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I was up early for some strange reason, and I saw the first game, which was the Brooklyn game.
Brooklyn, Toronto, yeah.
Correct. And then the second game was
Dallas and San Antonio.
Right. And then the third game was
yesterday. It was just a doubleheader, but Saturday was a tripleheader.
Yeah, Saturday. Right. I didn't see the second game yesterday because I was sleeping, but on Saturday I did the same thing. I watched a little bit of the first game, slept during the second game, and watched the third game. That Clipper game Saturday night was awesome.
That was really close, and it could have been anybody's game, and it went back and forth for a while, and the Clippers were able to hold off a very good Warriors team. In the Eastern Conference semifinals, I think everybody was expecting this to happen. We start with Brooklyn Miami. As you well know, Brooklyn has played Miami, and Miami has lost all 4 games against Brooklyn this year. And I've always said, how concerned should Miami be going up against Brooklyn? This could be a really good series.
The Brooklyn-Miami series?
Yeah.
Why? Because Brooklyn won 4 games, all 4 games in the regular season?
Yeah, and I know what you're going to say too, Jeff. You'd say it don't matter. What it comes down to is the playoffs, because every time a team loses like a season series, like 3-1 or gets swept 4-0 or even go with the split, they remember that, and then it just makes them hungrier to come back in the playoffs.
Who's been sitting at home resting?
Miami.
Who's old?
Brooklyn.
There's your answer.
So I'm taking it, Jeff, you're going to take the Heat to beat Brooklyn in this series?
Even though I hate to say it. I hate to say it because I am not a Heat fan. I do not like the Heat. Cannot stand them. But I am neutral. Always. Except when it comes to the Knicks. Always. I have to say, yeah, I think Miami's going to win. Just because the Nets beat them all 4 games during the season don't mean a hill of beans come playoff times as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, the playoffs could be a different story.
Okay? Don't mean a hill of beans. Now, Nets are coming off with no rest. Miami's been resting for a week. I did it again. Brooklyn is old, whereas Miami is medium old, should we say, right?
Yeah.
I think Miami's a better team. I think
So
Miami. I'm going to take the Heat in 6.
All right, I'm typing this down. Jeff says Heat in 6 games.
Hey,
you know,
Dr.
this is a very tough choice for me. I've been thinking about this all day because we're going to be giving our picks in the second round. Hard to say that. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm going to pick an upset special. I'm going to take the Nets in this series in 6 games.
You're
I'm going to say,
crazy.
I think, look, Brooklyn, all the games they won in the regular season, and I know the regular season doesn't mean a hill of beans and stuff. All the games they beat Miami were close games. I think the Heat, even though they've had time off, should be concerned because they know very well that the Nets have played them well. And if Paul Pierce is healthy and Garnett is healthy, and even though they're a veteran team, it could be a really good series. And plus, you got to remember, Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett know the Heat really well. They've had experience against them. It's a tough one, but I'm going to say the Nets in 6 upset special.
Oh my! I love to see it happen because that would piss Andrew off. and we know we gotta like that, right?
Yeah.
But come on, really? You're taking the freaking Nets in 6?
I think Brooklyn has enough to beat Miami, and if I'm a Heat fan, I'd be concerned about this series. I'd be a little bit concerned about it.
The only way that's gonna happen is if Brooklyn wins the first 3 games.
Yeah.
Okay? If Brooklyn don't win the first 3 games, then it ain't happening.
Hey, man, it's good that you can agree on one side and I can agree on the other side. I mean, we can debate on debate.
You're smoking some. You're drinking too many Mountain Dews over there, dude.
And the next series, we talk about this. Encyclopedia man, it's not your Chicago Bulls, but it's the number 5 seed Washington Wizards taking on the Indiana Pacers. Jeff, what do you think?
I'm taking the freaking Wizards, baby.
Oh, you're taking an upset special. You're taking the Wizards to win?
And not only that, but I'm taking the Wizards in 6.
Ooh.
That's right. You know why?
Why?
Because I actually think that John Wall, Bradley Beal, Trevor Ariza, and Nene are going to be too much for George Hill, Lance Stevenson, Paul George, and David West. Going to be too much.
The Pacers
And
were
don't
very,
forget,
very...
don't forget about Marcin Gortat either. He's gonna have a. He's gonna stick it to Roy Hibbert all whole series, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm telling you right now, I'm taking the freaking Wizards in 6.
Encyclopedia Man says I'm taking the Wizards in 5. Oh, the Pacers, they were very, very lucky to get past...
Everybody's jumping on the Wizard bandwagon, right? Watch Pacers win, you freaking humps.
Indiana was lucky, but I'll agree with you. I just switched it. I'm going to take the Wizards.
Oh, come on. Have a backbone. Stick with the team you originally picked.
I don't have Indiana on my NBA elimination. And on that note, we got to go to the commercial break. I'll tell you more about this pick after the break.
Sports World Radio.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think.
Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. I'm Jeff Pesca. That is Sean Mann. We do this show every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. 6 p.m. on the East, 3 p.m. on the West. And if you live in the Central,
For you people that live in the Central, you just need to figure it out for yourself. If you can't figure it out, man, you've got some real bad, serious problems.
if you can't figure it out, you're not as smart as Drew Carey Jr.
Well, anyway, we are back from commercial break, 33 minutes past the hour. We were talking about the Wizards-Indiana series. That game is going to be starting about 27 minutes from now.
That's going to be a good series, man. I'm taking freaking Wizards, all you humps. Go back and pick Indiana. Come on, that's who you originally picked.
Encyclopedia Man says people from Idaho need to learn how to take selfies.
There you go. Stick it to him, Josh.
That's terrible. Okay, anyway, yes, we were talking about this series. The Wizards, they played the Bulls really, really well. They beat them in 5 games. That series, you're right, with Indiana, that should be one very, very good series. Indiana, very lucky they got past Atlanta. Yeah, there were times you really felt that Atlanta was going to easily shock the whole world with them upsetting and knocking out Indiana, but I agree with you, Jeff. I give the edge slightly now to the Wizards, beating them in 6 games. Indiana does not look good at all.
Oh,
They were,
come on.
They were lucky to win the series against Atlanta.
I thought for sure you were going to take freaking Indiana in this series. You really had me freaking you got me flub blah, blah, blah.
Listen, I don't have Indiana on as I picked them to win the NBA championship. I got OKC. I took them off my NBA elimination.
You got me flummoxed over here. I thought for sure you were going to take Indiana. I thought for sure you were going to have Indiana and Miami in the finals. Come on, you freaking hump, you.
Anybody rather than Miami would be fine by me. You know, I don't want the Heat.
I don't want the Heat neither. But I have a feeling that's what we're getting. I have a feeling that's what we're getting because I'm going to laugh my butt off if Washington really beats them.
Yeah, and then you wonder what's going to happen with Frank Vogel if the Pacers will bring him back.
I mean, Bradley and Beal should run circles around George Hill and Stevenson. Okay? And Ariza is going to be a tough matchup for Paul George. Okay? And David West is going to have his hands full with Nene. Hello? And Roy Herbert, or Hibbert, or Hubert, or Hobbert, whatever the hell you want to call this guy, is not going to have an easy time against Marcin Gortat either. So it's not going to be an easy freaking series for Indiana.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not going to be a very easy series. And Indiana, of course, if they knocked out against Atlanta, this would have been a different series. Like I said, they're lucky to be in the semifinals because they looked real bad against Atlanta, and they were lucky to take that. And now, Jeff, when we were on commercial break, you were talking about you had a bone to pick with Gary Bettman on a back-to-back
He's a
for
schmuck.
hockey.
He's the biggest moron I've ever met in my life. I you know what? I got to change something on Moron Island. Okay? The president of Moron Island is who right now?
Bud Selig.
Bud Selig, and the VP is...
You put Gary Bettman as VP.
Gary Bettman is VP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's staying that way because nobody's more of a moron than Bud Selig. So Gary Bettman is now vice president, and he should be vice president because why in the wild world of sports are you doing a back-to-back in the playoffs? And not only a back-to-back in the playoffs, but the first game is in New York and the second game is in Pittsburgh. They got to travel, so they had to travel last night so they could play tonight. Way to go, Gary Bettman. You're really freaking doing a good job there as commissioner. Moron!
That's right. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals between the Penguins and the Rangers is tonight at MSG. They had to play last night. Now they go to MSG.
No. They played it.
Back.
They played at MSG last night. Don't they go to Pittsburgh tonight?
No, they're in MSG. The Penguins had the home ice advantage. So now they're having to travel to NYC.
So they played in Pittsburgh last night. Now they're going to the Garden tonight?
Yes, that's right.
That's stupid. Now let me ask you a question.
Yeah?
How many games is Gary Bettman giving them off before they got to play the second game in New York?
You mean after tonight's game?
Yes.
They're giving them one day off, then they play Game 4 on Wednesday.
Oh my God. and then what does Gary Bettman do? Giving them one day off in between the next travel day to Pittsburgh?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, come on. Why are you giving the stick right up to Guhuzahatsa on Pittsburgh and the Rangers? Why are you doing that to them?
I don't know. And then, game number 5 will be back in Pittsburgh on Friday night.
If somebody gets hurt in this series tonight, in this game tonight, Bettman, I blame you. If somebody gets hurt in this game tonight and gets knocked out of the playoffs, I blame you. Because there should be no back-to-backs in any playoffs except for baseball. Because they do it every single day. Right? Right?
He's probably figuring out a way, saying maybe I can try to figure out a way to make the NHL playoffs
why
go
couldn't
a little
you
bit
give
faster, and then we won't have it go till
Well, why
June
couldn't you
or
give
late June.
why are they playing? Why couldn't you give them the day off today? Because you didn't want to have just one hockey game on?
That's probably what he's thinking, yeah. He says, No, we'll have the Rangers and the Penguins play back to back, so we can speed this thing up and get through the semifinals. And there's the conference finals.
Unbelievable. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. When did Boston and Montreal play last?
Boston and Montreal played Saturday, and Game 3 is tomorrow night.
See, that's ridiculous. See, why couldn't Game 3 be tonight?
Gary Bettman
why are you giving them 2 days off? But you're making the Rangers play back to back. What's up with that? Does that make any sense?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense at all.
It makes no sense, right?
None whatsoever.
Last time Boston played was Saturday, and they don't play.
That's right. Game 2 is Saturday.
And they don't play till tomorrow.
That's right. Tomorrow night in Montreal at the Bell Center.
So they have Sunday and Monday off, but the Rangers have to play Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
Bedman, you're a schmuck. Bedman, you should have put the Boston-Montreal game on today and moved the freaking Pittsburgh Ranger game till tomorrow. What's going on at Madison Square Garden tomorrow that couldn't be moved?
Don't know. You'll have to get Ron in here for his perspective because he's our hockey man. He comes in every Wednesday.
Because that's just ridiculous, man. That's the stupidest thing I ever. There's got to be something. Hey, Josh, do me a favor. Go find out what's at Madison Square Garden tomorrow night for me. What's playing there? Because there's got to be something there.
Yeah. I don't know what there is, but the Encyclopedia Man, if you could please look for us, that'd be great.
He says James Dolan Bowling Contest. Starring Phil Jackson. No, there's got to be something there that Madison Square Garden does not want to move, that they're forcing Gary Bettman to work around. We know it's not the Knicks. Right? We know it's not the Knicks. So who else is it? It's not the Circus.
Yeah.
Who's playing? Billy Joel?
I have no idea what's going on at MSG tomorrow.
Come on. That's ridiculous.
Well, remember last week between the Flyers and the Rangers, the Flyers won Game 6, then they had to play the next night, Wednesday, April 30th at the Garden, and then the Rangers were able to hold off the Flyers.
It's Billy Joel?
2-1.
It's Billy Joel? Really? No.
Wow.
So the Rangers are playing 2 series with games in it, with back-to-back games in it?
Yeah.
Gary Bettman should be shot in the head. That's ridiculous. He's playing there May 9th. He plays there once a month. He plays at Madison Square Garden once a month. But who's playing there on May 6th is what I want to know.
I have no idea who's playing on May 6th, but
hey,
it's probably a way for him to say, well, let's give the Rangers and the Penguin players the day off so they can recuperate and then play Wednesday night at the Garden.
Dr. Myth, I'd go see Billy Joel in a heartbeat.
Instead of spending time with Gary Bettman.
In a half of a second, I would rather see Billy Joel play than spend time with Gary Bettman. I would rather go see Billy Joel than do this freaking show right now.
Billy Joel is a good singer. I listen to his stuff quite a bit. Yeah.
Billy Joel was playing here tonight and I had tickets. I wouldn't be here right now.
Nobody. There are events at the Beacon Theater,
but nothing at the
Garden till the 9th.
So that's I don't get it. I don't get it. Thank you, Josh. I don't get it.
You can talk with Gary Bettman about that. He's the one who sets up all the playoff scheduling.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Jeff is like going, and the Bruins and the Canadians get today off, then they have to play tomorrow.
I have my head in my hand. I have my head in my hand, shaking my head because I don't know. covering my eyes because I don't get it. I don't understand it. Way to go, Bedman. You prove again why you are the vice president of Moron Island.
Dr. Myth goes, I'd rather be into a coma than deal with Bedman.
He goes, I'd rather be beaten into a coma than deal with Bedman. I would rather be beaten into a coma than have to deal with Bedman, too. If he makes moves like that, back-to-back series, the Rangers have to play back-to-backs. That's stupid, Bedman. It just shows to me how much of a moron commissioner you really are. And on that note, we're going to run to our first update of the day. That's right, I said first update of the day. This update is brought to you by KeuregCoffeeMachines.com. For all your Keurig coffee machines and Keurig coffee products, head on over to KeuregCoffeeMachines.com. Looking for coffee, tea, or even something to hold your coffee in, or even a coffee machine? Head on over to KeuregCoffeeMachines.com. Brewing perfection, one cup at a time. That's KeuregCoffeeMachines.com. Take it away, Sean Mann, with the first update of the day.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everybody. Welcome to the Sports World Radio update. It is 45 minutes past the hour, 6:45 p.m. on the East Coast, 3:45 p.m. on the West, May 5th, 2014. Here are the games in Major League Baseball on this Monday night. ESPN Monday Night Baseball will feature the Cardinals at the Braves. And then, of course, staying in the National League, here's what we got. We also have some interleague play as well. Got the Dodgers at the Nationals. Here's our interleague play game. Blue Jays at the Phillies. Then you got the Giants at the Pirates, Mets at the Marlins, White Sox at the Cubs, the Windy City series, Diamondbacks at the Brewers, and then, of course, the Rangers were at the Rockies, Royals at the Padres. In the American League, here are the games that we have. Got the Twins at the Indians, Astros at the Tigers, Yankees at the Angels, and the Mariners at the Athletics. In the NBA, here are the conference semifinals from Eastern and Western Conference. Game 1 tonight starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. It'll be the Wizards at the Pacers. And then Western Conference semifinals, it'll be the Clippers at the Thunder. In the National Hockey League, here are the games that we have right now that we have scheduled. We have 2 of them. Eastern Conference semifinal game 3. It'll be the Penguins at the Rangers from Madison Square Garden. The Kings at the Ducks, game 2, with the Kings leading 1-0. We're going to be right back after this commercial break.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
This message brought to you by FEMA. Stay fire safe this winter. Turn portable heaters off when you go to bed or leave the room. Keep anything that can burn at least 3 feet away. Plug portable heaters directly into wall outlets. Inspect and replace damaged cords, broken outlets, or loose connections. Use portable heaters with an automatic shutoff so that if they tip over, they turn off. Only use portable heaters approved by a recognized testing laboratory. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too. Don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Sports World Radio. So Sean and I are sitting there on break, and, we're just rapping and having a good old time. I'm asking him questions, and he's just sitting there going, yes, yes, yes.
What's the matter with just giving a quick yes or no answer here? I mean, come on.
Are you
There's
Marv
nothing wrong
Albert?
with that.
Who are you, Marv Albert? Yes.
I'm not Marv.
Yes.
I'm not Marv Albert. I'm Sean Mann. I am different, and I am not another Marv Albert or Howard Cosell. Give me a break.
Ed McMahon? Yes. Yes.
I'm focusing on my Mountain Dew right now.
I'm focusing on my Mountain Dew right now. I got your Mountain Dew.
So, anyway, here we go, Jeff. Here we go. We got some stories to get to today.
Yes.
In the NFL, Kyle Long of the Chicago Bears bullied a 9-year-old. Seems like bullying is getting really, really bad these days.
Bullied.
Bullied. Bullying.
He's a bully.
Yeah, Bears Pro Bowl guard Kyle Long spent part of the weekend making good on a pledge he made to support 9-year-old Huntley, Illinois resident Andrew Oston, who has had to endure taunts from elementary school kids on the bus and the classroom because of his weight for close to 3 years, according to his father. Kyle Long goes, as somebody that didn't have the best elementary and middle school experience, I can relate a lot to what Andrew is going through.
Yes.
And I can agree with that too, Jeff, that bullying is really, really bad all over this country.
Yes.
And it's important to realize that you want to show support when people do get bullied.
Yes. Yeah, it's not a good thing, man. Stop bullying people around, dude. Stop being a bully.
Yeah, it doesn't make you feel good when you do it and you look bad.
You bully. Even though that's what I do to you all the time. Yes.
Why me? Why? Oh, yeah, okay, so he goes after me because
I'm a bully. I bully you around, don't I? Yes.
I'm so used to it. I've been doing this for 6 years.
I'm so used to it.
But it's in fun, though. It isn't
I'm so
like
used to it, it doesn't even feel like I'm being bullied anymore.
But it's in fun, though. You're not doing it to be mean, buddy. That's cool. And he goes, he goes, quote, I was shocked he got back to me so quick, Oston said. I sent the first tweet that said, quote, I have a favor to ask of you because my son is being bullied on the bus. And right after I sent that, I started typing another tweet asking Kyle if he could just talk to Andrew. And before I could hit send, Kyle had already gotten back to me saying he would ride the bus. That's how fast it was. It was amazing.
Yes.
So, it seems like, Jeff, we're talking stories here in NFL, and it seems like the word of the day is yes.
Okay, there you go. Sean just said it. The word of the day is yes. Who are you, Daniel Bryant? Yes. Yes.
Look, I am.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Look.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Look, I answered your questions. It was either a yes or a no, so I answered yes, yes, yes. We got to get back to doing stories here. This is about a kid who's getting bullied here.
Yes. Yes. It's kind of funny. You're talking about a kid that's being bullied, and I'm bullying you with yes.
Shut up! Yes, God.
Yes! 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 That's great.
So, yeah, but that's a good thing about what Kyle Long is doing. That's real class to do it to this 9-year-old boy getting bullied on a school bus.
A 9-year-old kid shouldn't be getting bullied on a school bus, shouldn't be getting bullied anywhere. How old are you, Sean?
I'm 27.
See, a 27-year-old kid is okay to bully.
What? No way. You don't bully anybody, period.
Well,
no matter how old they are, you just don't do it. Because it makes you look bad. It makes you a bad person.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Am I making myself look bad by bullying you right now by doing yes, 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 yes?
To answer your question,
yeah,
I would say you're not bullying me because of yes. You're doing it because you're joking with me and trying to push the button to get me to overreact.
Yes.
And I'm laughing the
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm just sitting here laughing. Jeez.
So is everybody else. No, he doesn't. And you want to know something, Josh? No, he doesn't believe, and neither do I believe, okay? It's a wrestler that's up and coming. Bo Dallas
up,
is his...
Myth. Yeah, I thought... No, Myth, you're like the one who acts like 15 or 16, so stuff it.
Okay,
Get
bathroom boy.
What?
Okay, bathroom boy.
I knew that was coming.
Okay, see? Bully. You bully you?
Not me. I'm not a bully. Not at all.
Myth is a bully. He bullies you all the time about bathroom boy. He's a bully. You bully. Don't be a bully. Don't be a bully. Be a hero. Ooh,
be a hero and stay peaceful, stay free, and make sure that you don't do that because it is true.
That's a nice slogan right there, right? Don't be a bully, be a hero. That's a nice slogan. I like that.
Well, be good. Make a difference. Help people out who have had the experience of getting bullied. Everybody else has been bullied before. I see it on, it happens on Facebook. It happens on Twitter. It happens everywhere. And people just need to learn not to do it.
See, at least Dr. Myth admits it. He goes, I know I'm bullying Hobbit Boy. At least he admits it.
You guys are bad. You guys are just... Yeah, well, he's doing it in a joking way, not in a bullying way.
Okay, since we're talking about bullying,
yes.
I'm going to be a bully and bully on you, you bully. We were talking before we went on the air today. What were we talking about before we went on the air?
Something with Facebook or something like that?
Oh, yeah. So you do have a pretty good memory. Not bad. Not bad with all those Mountain Dews that you drink. It hasn't rotten your brain yet. Not bad. What did I say to you? I said to you, I hear that you're having a little trouble on Facebook. And you said, screw them, don't worry about it. Right? Something to that effect. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. And what did I say to you?
You say I should not be sharing a lot of those pictures, like 4 or 5 of them on my wall, correct?
I didn't say not to share them. I said not to share them in a row.
In a row?
In a row, like you do. You do 4 or 5 in a row all the time, correct?
Yeah, but I get tagged every time. Because
I know. You get tagged because when you do 4 or 5 in a row and you put them on your page, all your friends, now all 4 or 5 of those in a row, now go on all your friends' page. And not everybody wants to see all 5 of them in a row or 6 in a row. Break them up. Put like 1 or 2 of them on and wait like an hour and put the other 2 on. And wait and put another, do it like that. Break it up. Let other things get on there so they're not being bombarded there, Mr. Bullying Boy, because to me, that's social bullying.
That's not social bullying. Like today, I was very thoughtful because I put I do positive quotes, and I tagged a bunch of them, and they appreciated it, and they really enjoyed the compliment because, after all, it is the thought that counts.
I understand that, you bully. But don't do it in a row like that. Break it up. Do one. And then maybe 15, 20 minutes or 10 minutes, like do another one. And then maybe 5 or 10 minutes, do another one. Break them up. Let other things get on other people's. So it's not just you there. You come to your Facebook page and Sean Man 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 and Sean Man. Break it up, you bully.
That's exactly why
That's social
even
bully.
Encyclopedia Man said that Jeff should be the rat bastard of the week because he was all upset about what I was sharing on my wall. As a matter of fact,
you're a social bully.
It is our Facebook, and you can do whatever you want with your Facebook.
You're a social bully.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that, you freaking Mountain Dew social bully boy.
This is a great time. Yeah, great story.
You're a social bully. That's what you are. You talk about people being bullies.
And on that note, we got to go to commercial.
You talk about. Oh, look at you trying to get out of it. You talk about social bullies. You talk about being bullied, and you social bully everybody. You social bully.
I do not social bully
You're
everybody.
A social
and on that
bully.
note, we got to go to commercial break.
Sports World Radio.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us. And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
All right, welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow and Social Bully Boys with us today here on Sports World Radio. Social bully, that's what you are. You're a social bully, dude.
You are so full of it. We go on commercial break, and I never hear the end of it. You all are full of it. I am not a social bully. I am not that. I am more of a polite guy with a good heart.
You're a social bully.
Very classy. Am not.
Am not. You're a social bully. Hey, I was talking to Sean during the break, and I came up with a great idea.
Oh, no.
Let me ask how many people like this. How would you guys like to have a social bully award of the week?
That's the most ridiculous thing ever. I don't think Myth or even Encyclopedia Man would go up for it.
Why not? Social bully can't even say it 10 times fast. That's how hard it is. A social bully award of the week. You have to say it slow so you say it right. Because you say it fast and you can't say that. What did he say?
Oh, God. You guys are killing me here. Oh, my goodness.
What did he say?
Yeah, why not? What do you mean it's a good idea?
See? Social Bully Award of the Week. And the first one's going to Sean Man, the Update Man.
No. You give it to the Encyclopedia Man. Because here's the thing, Jeff. He hasn't even paid up his bet to you, and you're going to give it
Well,
to me?
okay, no,
That's
see,
ridiculous.
no, that's the different category, Sean. That's Welchers. That's the Welchers group, Sean.
Oh, wow. So you're going to give it to
So he's part of the Welchers group, which includes Aaron Rodgers, and it includes that football player. What's his name? The other football player with the 50-yard tickets. You put Josh in that group now. Okay, he's part of the Welchers. You got your own award. It's called Social Bully Award.
No, it's not.
We're gonna name. You know what? We're gonna actually. You know what we're gonna do, Sean? We're gonna call it Sean Mann's Social Bully Award of the Week.
That is. We're talking about a boy who got bullied on a bus. We're not talking about Sean Mann as a social media bully.
We're gonna
I'm not that type of guy.
We're gonna name the award after you, Sean Mann's Social Bully Award of the Week.
Be careful, Encyclopedia Man. I think you've got a lot of chins there too.
Yeah, you better be quiet over there. You got almost as many as he does. The only difference between him and Josh and Sean is Josh hides his by putting his hands over him. Sean lets everybody see him.
That's right.
Sean's proud of those chins. He worked hard to get them.
Oh, my gosh.
He worked hard to get those. Josh is not too proud. He's hiding them with his hands over his chins, like clasped, like he's like a 2-year-old. Hee, mommy, look at me. Hee, mommy, look at me. The hell is that? What the hell is that all about there, Drew Carey
Sean
Jr.?
McMahon, the chairman of the social... Jeff, I can't believe you did this. Look at this. Now they're all going after me about that.
Sean Mann, chairman of Social Bully LLC.
That's one picture. Shut up. I can look it up.
That's great. That's great, Josh. I like that. But that's the only one he has on the internet. All the other pictures he has is of wrestling. So this is the only one I got to go by. He looks like a little 2-year-old. He looks like he just had a date with his teacher. And he's hiding his chins. Or he's getting ready for a date with his teacher. He's all smiles. I'm going to go meet my teacher. I'm going to go meet my teacher. You know, one or the other. One of those teacher meeting things.
I was very close to spitting up my Mountain Dew with you doing that.
I'm trying. See, she took the picture. See? Yeah? I knew it. It was after.
Yeah, well, we all knew that with Josh because there's something going on with that teacher.
Yeah, it was after a student-teacher meeting.
Yeah.
After one of their encounters, and he just, he was all smiles, and she says, "Teacher, take a picture of me like this, please." With a big smile on his face because he just got himself some. Yeah, hey, you ever do your teacher in the classroom, Josh? If you do, set up a video cam. I want to see that. Sean Mann's Social Bully Award of the Week.
That is the most ridiculous thing ever. How come I have to be named off of it right away? I don't bully people. I'm not like that. Give me a break.
I like that.
That's ridiculous.
I do. I like that. I like that a lot. I think we're going to have to do that.
Why? Oh, yeah. And who's going to sketch out or draw out an award or give me a plaque or a trophy of that thing?
Not me. That's for damn sure.
Not me either.
You got to make your own.
I am not very good about being creative about it. What am I supposed to do? Just grab some paper and draw it and then show it to you?
Why not? You can't take pictures of yourself. Maybe you can do that.
That is, oh my gosh. Wow.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah, thinking and trying to be creative. Jeff, don't forget the award is sponsored by Social
Bully LLC. I love that.
Smith, you stinker, you.
I love that. I love that. Hey, Josh, somebody Myth or Josh or somebody out there, go find out if socialbully.com is available.
No! Don't you even give them ideas, Jeff. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah, that's right. Socialbully.com, baby. We'll pull up. We'll put up every social bully out there on the internet. Got to get it. Got to get it now.
I'm out of it. I don't want to get involved.
Why not?
Because I'm not the type of guy who deserves to have his name put out there. I deserve respect. You bully. You use the correct. What are you talking about? I don't do any such thing. You're so full of it, myth. Guys are horrible. Guys are bad.
Okay, I'm going to check to see if socialbully.com is available right now.
Jeff, no, Jeff. Don't you even... You're not going to mention me, are you?
No, why would I mention you?
No, Encyclopedia Man. What are you doing? Look, he sent you a link.
Sent me to a link?
He sent a link on the chat board. You guys...
Stopbullying.gov. What is bullying definition? Oh, there. He's just sent you a link to the... No big deal.
Now, why the heck would I want to look at that? I'm trying to drink a Mountain Dew and do a show here. You bully our eyes and Facebook with your selfies and... Hey, I like who I go for, Encyclopedia Man. You shouldn't be talking. You have to wear your Knicks gear. Let's see that Knicks gear, Encyclopedia Man.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that. No, socialbully.com, .net, .org, all of it's gone. You're lucky, Sean.
Ha! Take that and stuff it.
You're lucky because I would have taken it. I would have bought it. And I would have just made socialbully.com and I would have just put a picture of you up there.
Don't even think about it. You know perfectly well that I wouldn't do that with any of you people. God.
Maybe we'll do that.
You guys are really giving it to me good today.
We'll do that. We'll do that on Sports World Radio. I'll make a something on the side, sportsworldradio.com. On the side there, I'll put a widget that says Social Bully Media, and we'll just put a picture of Sean there.
What?
He
won't do any such thing. I know it.
Jeff, try Sean socialbully.com.
You suck, Myth. I'm going to kick your butt.
Yeah,
I'm going to kick your butt.
Dippity dog. How about them apples right there?
We're getting off topic. We got to go on our next sports story. The next one that we get to, the Philadelphia Eagles, they made some news today. They signed a 6'9" Villa.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
Yeah, so he's a defensive lineman who spent the past 4 years as an active member of the United States Army and most recently served as a U.S. Army Ranger.
Yes, it just signed him out of the military. I see that.
Good job for his service to our country.
Mm-hmm. Gary Bettman, you stink. I just wanted to throw that out there.
That NFC East division, Jeff, that's going to be a really good one.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Hey, did you see, speaking of NFC East, did you see the Manning boys over at the baseball game yesterday at Yankee Stadium?
Yes, I saw the Manning gentlemen at Yankee Stadium.
Manning gentlemen? How would you like to be a fly on the wall in the conversation between Jeter and Peyton Manning at the batting cages? How about that, huh?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Hey, I'm watching the Indiana
Washington
game, 10-2, Washington.
Ooh, like Jeff says, Indiana's going to get knocked out.
Make it 10-4, Indiana. I mean, in Washington right now. In Indiana. Yeah, you got 2 games on tonight, right?
Yeah, 2 games in the NBA, and we got 2 games in the National Hockey League.
Yeah, well, Gary Bettman should be shot in the head, making freaking Rangers and Pittsburgh play back-to-back, and they have to travel in that back-to-back. It wouldn't be so bad if they were playing in the same arena, but they have to travel. What a schmuck. I can't wait till freaking Ron comes on Wednesday, the hockey guru of Sports World Radio, so I can yell at him, too.
Gentlemen, Sean, the 1800s called, they want their lingo back.
Gentlemen, Sean, the 1800s called, they want their lingo back. Boy, Dr. Myth is just giving it to you today, ain't he?
You all are giving it to me.
He's just letting you have it, ain't he?
Yeah, you all are giving it to me. That's all right. A Sean Ross man doesn't forget.
Sean Ross man?
Yeah, that's my middle name, Ross.
Ross?
Yes.
There's too many S's around there, dude. Sean Ross?
Hey, I like my name. I like the middle name, Sean Ross Mann. That's right.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. JR called. He wants his chin. Gosh, you guys are terrible. I don't even get a break
Derek
here.
called, he wants his chin back. Well, see, if you would have taken the picture the way I asked, you wouldn't be getting all this crap from everybody.
Oh, great. Here.
You started it, man.
I didn't start it. I had to do an Encyclopedia Man told me to do. He told me to read this story about an NFL player who's standing up for a 9-year-old boy who got bullied.
Stop bullying people on the internet.
Stop blaming people on the internet.
I said stop bullying people on the internet. You social bully you.
I am not doing any such thing.
That's why you have problems with people on Facebook, because you post things back to back to back to back. Try splitting it up and see what happens. Just try it. Just try it.
Sure. And on that note, we got to go to commercial break.
Sports World Radio.
This message brought to you by FEMA. Home fires occur most often in winter. Keep anything that can catch fire at least 3 feet from heating equipment. And never use an oven to heat your home. Stay in the kitchen when frying, grilling, or broiling food. Turn space heaters off when you leave the room or go to bed. Make sure all vents are clear of snow and ice to allow carbon monoxide to vent outside. Have your furnace, heating system, and chimneys serviced each year by a qualified professional. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow new way to workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
All right, welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Pascal, Bully Boy here with you guys. Sean Mann, just chilling out. Having a great day. We do this show every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. in the East, 3 p.m. in the West. And if you live in the Central,
figure it out for yourself.
Oh, short and sweet that time, huh, there, Bully Boy?
Update, Man, and Schmedley. I'll go with those names better. All right, 18 minutes past the hour here at 7:18 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 4:18 p.m. on the West. Monday, May 5th, 2014. Our next story that we get to, the NBA is selling We Are One t-shirts.
I thought you were going to say the NBA is selling weed. I was going to be like, what?
We are one, Jeff. We are one. The NBA and Adidas are selling, quote, We Are One t-shirts with Los Angeles Clippers or League's logo on them. The phrase was first posted on the Clippers website on Tuesday, the day the NBA Commissioner Adam Silver announced that he was firing owner Donald Sterling. The league at maximum was $2.5 million and banning him for life for the racist comments he made. The youth-sized We Are One shirts is selling for $19.95 on the league's website, while the men's shirts cost $23.95, and the women's cut retails for $29.90.
And where's that money going to for the shirts? Who gets that
it doesn't say. I would probably say probably NBA.com.
The NBA's getting that money, don't you know? They're going to profit off of this screw-up, don't you know? You know what?
Yeah.
Every dollar bill, every cent that comes in from those T-shirts should go to charity.
Mm-hmm.
Should go to charity, not in the NBA's pocket. Right?
The charity would make the charity would make sense.
Yes, it would there, bully boy. Sean Mann Social Bully Award. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have a freaking banner made and everything. I love it. What a great idea. I'm such a smart person. LOL, NBA selling weed would get me into the States. I bet you it would, Dr. Myth. Now, when Sean first came out and said the NBA is selling weed right there, I thought he was gonna say weed. I was gonna say, boy, the NBA is really expanding. But
we are one. We are one.
I know. We Are One T-shirts for money, which that money should be going to charity instead of in the NBA's pocket.
An NBA spokesperson confirmed that all proceeds would go toward anti-discrimination and tolerance organizations, which also be the beneficiaries of Sterling's fine money.
I'm clapping for that. I think that's great, and that's where it should go. Now, something else. You know that money that the NCAA is giving, the NCAAP or whatever the heck it is, Sterling gave them money and they're going to give it back to him? And UCLA gave him money and they're going to give it back to him?
Yep.
Instead of giving the money back to him, donate it to charity and let some good use be used for it. Instead of giving it back to that son of a bitch so he can pay his fine with it. You like that?
That's a good idea.
I know, I'm a smart son of a bitch.
You and Bully Ray would make a great tag team. Oh, Encyclopedia Man.
Bully Ray and Bully Sean. The Bully Boys. One's got 16 chins and one's only got one.
I don't bully anybody. Cut that out. You guys can go stuff it for all I care.
You're a social bully.
What?
You're a social bully.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
You're a social bully.
No, I'm not. I have a great heart, full of class.
Hey,
let me. That's enough with this bully stuff.
Let me ask you a question on Craig Ferguson's show. Okay, he calls. Now this might hurt Sean. This might hurt Josh's feelings. He calls his producer a racist bastard. So, would you rather be called a social bully or a racist bastard?
No, I would rather be called Schmedley. At least like that. That's my answer for that question.
So when all this came down with Donald Sterling, Craig Ferguson said to him, "You're a racist bastard, but not nearly like Donald Sterling."
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
wow.
It was hysterical. I was laughing so hard, it was pretty funny.
Goodness.
Yeah, It was pretty funny. So let me ask you another question.
Yes.
By me calling you a social bully, is that racist?
No, it's not.
So I'm not being racist by calling you a social bully.
No, you're not.
Okay, so hey, you heard it right here from the horse's mouth, or from the social bully's mouth.
Oh,
He doesn't
please.
think I'm racist.
I'm applauding and loving every minute of it. Give me my Mountain Dew. I need a drink.
Give me my Mountain Dew. How many Mountain Dews do you drink during this show, you freaking rat bastard?
I only have one in my hand, and it's a bottle, and I'm thirsty as heck because I got to get through these past 2 hours
How big is that bottle there? Is it a 2-liter bottle or is it a 16-ounce bottle?
It's a big bottle. Yeah, it's a big one.
It's a 2-liter bottle, ain't it? You need a 2-liter bottle just to get through these shows, don't you? I can imagine what the bathroom's like after you're done with the show, though. You're drinking a 2-liter bottle for 2 hours. Can you imagine running? You probably run to the bathroom after the end of every show, and stand there for a long time.
No. God, are you guys jealous of me or what? Jeez Louise. It ain't slack around in this world.
Okay, so Sean, you're drinking straight out of the bottle, right?
Yeah.
You haven't been weaned off the bottle yet? Straight out of the bottle, right? No ice, no nothing. Is it cold or is it warm?
It's cold.
It's
I'm
cold.
drinking it now. Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. So, brand new bottle?
No, it's the same bottle. I only have one. I don't have like 2 or 3.
How long you been drinking the same bottle?
About for an hour and a half, since we got to get pretty close to our update right here.
Did you pop the bottle for the show? Is it a brand new bottle for the show?
Yeah, because you don't want to drink it too fast. You get acid indigestion.
Oh, you've acid indigestion. Well, that's what happens when you drink carbonation. If you drink iced tea like myself, you can drink it as fast as you want. You don't get no acid indigestion.
Iced tea is fine. It's not that bad.
Iced tea is good for you. Puts hair in your chest, and you need all the hair you can get.
I have it. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to go down that route since we're trying to keep this professional.
That's the next picture. That's the next picture we want. We want you topless with all your 16,000 chins there for us.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no. I'm not going. You're not going to pull that with me.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you're not. 26-12, Washington over Indiana. 1:51 to go in the first.
Well, I'm glad we picked Washington to win the series.
Yeah, well, that's why I say we got to get it done before this game 2 series 2 game 1 start. Otherwise, we look like jackasses, and we don't want that to happen, do we?
No.
Okay, what do you got for me before we go run to a break? Give me another story really quick.
Well, I was going to talk a little bit more about this story. An NBA spokesperson confirmed that all proceeds, of course, to use the phrase, the league signed an agreement with We Are One, with a capital R, a clothing company out of Washington, D.C. that owns the trademark. Former NBA players Steve Francis, Sam Cassell, and Nick Van Exel are partners in the company.
Steve Francis got to make money somehow. He's sitting there in the stands with his own jersey on.
Yeah, you did mention that to me on Friday's show.
He's got to figure out how to make money somehow, don't he?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The NBA also made a, quote, We Are One TV ad, which aired Tuesday, and the Clippers official radio broadcaster, KFWB, handed out, quote, We Are One, signs to fans at the Staples Center.
We Are One. Hey, Vazmir.
Well, you've seen in NBA arenas how fans are, like, handed T-shirts, and then they have to buy the T-shirts, and it's like We Are One or NBA Playoffs 2014 for your team that you go for.
They get all those T-shirts for free, those fans. They stick them on the chairs, and when you get there, you put it on.
Yeah, that's right.
You get them for free. It's one of the perks of paying $600 for a ticket. You get a free T-shirt. Woohoo! I paid $600, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt because my team lost Game 7 and didn't make the playoffs, or got knocked out of the playoffs. That's how it rolls.
That is true.
That's how it goes. Hey, we're going to do our final update of the day. Are you ready there, Mr. Sean Man?
Yes.
Take it away, Sean Man, with the final update of the day.
Welcome, everybody, to the final update for Sports World Radio. It is May 5th, 2014. We're at the bottom of the hour, 7:29 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 4:29 p.m. on the West. In the NBA right now, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals is going on. It's 26-12, the Wizards over the Pacers. This is the best-of-7 series. And then, of course, tonight it'll be the Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals. It'll be the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tomorrow's games, it'll be the Nets at the Heat, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals, and Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals, the Trailblazers at the Spurs. Also, we get to the NHL now. Game number 3 of the Eastern Conference semifinals will feature the Penguins at the Rangers. The puck will drop in a matter of seconds. And then, of course, tonight, it'll be Western Conference Game 2, the Kings at the Mighty Ducks. Tomorrow, here are the games that we have. You got the Bruins taking on the Canadiens. That's Game 3 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific. At 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, it'll be the Blackhawks taking on the Wild. So that's what we got going on in the National Hockey League. In Major League Baseball, here are the games that we got going on right now. Bottom of the first inning, the game can be seen on ESPN right now, Monday Night Baseball. It's the Cardinals at the Braves in the National League. And, of course, you got the Dodgers at the Nationals. Interleague play, the Blue Jays at the Phillies. Right now it's 2-0 Blue Jays over the Phillies. And the Nationals-Dodgers game, it's 2-0 Nationals over the Dodgers. Same thing in Pittsburgh. The Giants at the Pirates, 2-0 Giants over the Pirates. 2-0 Mets over the Marlins down in Miami. The other games that we have, we got the interleague play. We got the White Sox at the Cubs, the Diamondbacks at the Brewers, Rangers at the Rockies, and interleague play, of course, as we stay in there, Royals at the Padres. In the American League, it's the bottom of the second inning. It's the Twins at the Indians, Astros at the Tigers. Two other late games we got. We got the Yankees at the Angels and the Mariners taking on the Athletics. We will be back after this commercial break.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
To Sports World Radio right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. Sean and I do this every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. on the East, 3 p.m. in the West, and if you live in the Central,
It is that simple. For you people who live in the Central, you have to figure it out for yourself. Otherwise, you need some real help.
Well, you didn't know what you were going to say there? You had to think for a second?
Well, I had to be creative and stuff, too.
You had to be creative, huh?
Yeah.
That was pretty creative right there, let me tell you.
The next story we get to, we stay in the NBA. LeBron James says, you know what? Kevin Durant, you deserve to be the MVP. He goes, look, much respect to him, and he deserves it, James said. He had a big-time MVP season, and I would say absolutely. After what Durant has done, great NBA player, he deserves the MVP. And he had a big performance on Saturday night against Memphis. What do you think, Jeff? Does he deserve it?
Don't mean he's going to get it.
Well, who's your pick? Who do you think should be the MVP?
I picked Kevin Durant a long time ago, and I'm sticking with it.
Yep.
I'm sticking with it. You know, NBA came out with their Rookie of the Year today.
That's right.
You know who that was, right?
Yeah, I got to go find it first for that story because I don't think Encyclopedia Man gave that.
Philadelphia. It was Philadelphia's Carter Williams was named Rookie of the Year today. Good choice.
Yeah, Carter Williams.
Good choice.
For a Philadelphia team that had a disappointing 19-63 season, yeah, Michael Carter Williams, who averaged 16.7 points a game this season, was the overwhelming choice for the NBA Rookie of the Year, and voting released Monday.
Landslide vote, too, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it was. He received 104 out of a possible 124 first-place votes and finished with 569 points among balloting by national sports writers and broadcasters. Orlando's Victor, good luck with that name, last one, was a distant second with 16 first-place votes and 364 points.
Victor Oladipo of the Orlando Magic. And then Trey Burke of Utah was in third place. You know, that's the third. Let me see. He's the third straight point guard to take home the award, following Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Tyreek Evans, and Derrick Rose. How about that, man? That's pretty crazy.
Very impressive.
Yeah. He's a good ball player. They got a good guy there. I don't think he's going to stay with the 76ers after his contract's up, but he's a good ball player. Really good ball player. I've seen. I was watching this this biography about him on TV about him trying to make the pros. So it was pretty cool. Michael Carter Williams. Yeah, he's a good ball player. His mom is his manager. Did you know that?
I did not know that until you told me now.
So there you go. You just learned something new. You learn something new right here on the show every freaking day, boys and girls.
You learn something every day.
That's right. What do you got for me next, pal?
The next story we go to the NFL. The news coming out, the NFL draft, of course, coming out. How about this? The players contest the NFL concussion settlement. 7 former NFL players filed a court motion Monday to challenge the $765 million the NFL concussion settlement, arguing that the deal struck between the league and thousands of ex-players who sued it falls short of covering the most serious cases of disease related to head trauma.
Yeah, but it's not enough money. They want more money.
Yeah. So they're filing a protest, and they're saying, give us more money now.
Yeah, they want more money. That's what they want.
Yep.
They want freaking more money. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. That money's not going to go to them. It's going to go to their families anyway, because most of them are going to pass away, unfortunately. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't blame them at all. Hey, with the draft coming up on Thursday, you going to watch it?
No.
That's a quick answer.
I don't really watch the NFL draft. It's just something I don't really care very much about. It's just because it's like it can be so boring, and you're waiting until the clock hits 000 to see what team.
Well, let me ask you this:
team drafts a player.
Let me ask you this, Sean.
Sure.
Draft is going to be on ESPN, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Won't there be basketball games, playoff games on Thursday opposite the draft?
Yeah, there will be playoff games scheduled.
So what are you going to watch? The draft or the basketball games?
I am going to spend my time Thursday watching the basketball games if I want to.
Watching the Boston teams play. That's what I'm going to do on Thursday.
Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy it.
That's not what I asked.
I'm going to enjoy watching the basketball games.
Maybe the Red Sox won't be playing that day, and maybe the Bruins won't be playing that day, and you'll be forced to watch all the basketball games because there's no Boston stuff on.
That's ridiculous. Come on.
You'll be forced to watch all that basketball stuff because there's nothing on. There's no Boston sports on.
I can always read a book or watch a DVD. Give me a break.
I can always read a book, watch a DVD, or watch a replay of one of the games played back in the 1950s.
Well, the Red Sox won't be playing on Thursday night. I'll be watching the Bruins on Thursday night then.
The Bruins play Thursday night?
Yeah.
They do for sure?
Yes.
Ah, son of a bitch. That would have been great if there was no Boston on Thursday night.
Oh, gosh. That's terrible.
You would have been forced to watch basketball. Oh, my God.
I have been watching basketball, Jeff.
Boston Celtic fan, you.
That's right.
You have to watch it because you're a journalist. You're a sports journalist. You must watch it to give your crazy-ass social bully opinion. You like that?
Just call me Schmedley, Jeff. That's better enough since I had trouble with that time you got on me about my account.
Speaking of Schmedley, how's your baseball team doing?
I haven't checked. I better go take a look right now.
You haven't been paying attention, moving pitchers in and out and moving players around and making sure nobody's on the DL and all that?
I'll go take a look right now.
What's the matter for you, man?
I got to prepare for these shows.
You know what I do? I check my team late at night, like around 1 o'clock in the morning, because nobody's playing. So you can move players around for the next day and set your team up for the next couple of days. That's what I do. That's pretty smart, Jeff. I didn't think of it like that. Duh. I'm having a conversation with myself. Don't worry about it, brother.
It's fine, bud.
I'm just talking to myself. Maybe I'll get. You know what? When Craig Ferguson retires, maybe I'll get his skeleton, Jeff. He could be my new co-host.
What? What?
Yeah, we can call it Jeff and Jeff.
What about me?
Well, you're not a skeleton.
I'm a man.
You're a bully. A social bully.
I am not a cyber bully.
Ooh, I like that even better. You're a cyber bully.
When have I ever been a cyber bully, Jeff?
You're a cyber social bully.
No, I'm not, Jeff.
Yes, you are. When you put 4 postings on in a row, that's social bully.
That's not social bully. It's called
social bullying.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
There's no reason. It's called social bullying, otherwise known as spamming. When you put 4 in a row like that, 5 in a row like that, it's called social bullying, otherwise known as spamming. And that's where other people don't like it because they don't want to see 4, 5, 6 in a row from you. Maybe they want to see somebody else, but no. Your 4 or 5 in a row are taking up the whole page. You social bully.
I am not a social bully. Can we drop this, please?
You social bully, you. What's your next topic, buddy?
Okay, the next one that we get to, the Raptors and Casey, they have reached a 3-year deal. Dwayne Casey, the Raptors have a new deal. The Raptors have quickly followed up a 48-win season by reaching terms with coach Dwayne Casey on a 3-year contract. Sources familiar with the deal confirmed Monday. A day after the Raptors lost 104-103 to Brooklyn, he was able to come back and get a 3-year extension. So, Jeff, I agree with the move. He did a good job with them. They went 48-34. They had a good season, and they took Brooklyn to a 7th game, and they almost did it.
Just because he signed a 3-year extension doesn't mean he's going to be there for 3 years. You know as well as I do. if this thing goes sour on him and they don't make the playoffs next year, they could fire him.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So, as far as I'm concerned, and I've said this before, and you know I think this way, everybody should be on a 1-year contract.
Yep.
Because if you can cut me, fire me, get rid of me during my contract, then what's the sense of having a contract?
True.
What the hell is the sense of having a contract if you can cut me a year later or fire me a year later or get rid of me a year later? Don't make no sense. Does it? That's why everybody should be on a 1-year contract. Make life so much simple.
Casey began the year on most coaching hot seat list because he was inherited by new Raptors general manager. That's a tough one to say. But Toronto unexpectedly took off in January after the trade of Rudy Gay and wound up winning the Atlantic Division with the highest single-season win total in franchise history. And we'll continue more at this story right after this commercial break.
Sports World Radio.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us. And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion? Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone? It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too. Don't wait until it's too late.
Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hey everybody, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wonderful world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Alright, welcome back to Sports World Radio, the freaking final segment of the day. Remember, kids, we do this show every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. in the East, 3 p.m. in the West. And if you live in the Central,
figure it out for yourself.
Wow, that was short and sweet, buddy.
And quick.
Short, sweet, and quick.
I am 2-3 in fantasy baseball.
You stink.
What do you mean?
2 and 3.
Yeah, that's right.
I think I'm 1 and 4.
And you're saying ice?
You beat me last week or the week before or whatever it was.
Yeah, I beat you a couple weeks ago. That's all because of Schmedley pride.
Yeah, screw your Schmedley pride, you bully.
I'm not a bully.
No,
bully.
I'm not a bully. Bully. No, I'm the bully. I'm the one who's being.
Yeah, you are. I am not. I am polite, full of class and respect.
And I'm the bully of the show. So stop being a social bully and leave that up to me, you bully. I'm the bully around here. I'm the only bully around here. If you can't take it, if you can't take the heat, get out of my bully kitchen. You rat bastard.
48 minutes past the hour.
Final segment, huh?
Yes.
I bet you're happy.
I've been looking at the clock quite a bit.
I bet you have. You're like, dang, can't we get rid of this show already so I can stop hearing about being a bully for Jiminy Cricket's sake?
Then I can have some peace and quiet. There
And
you
then
go. Yeah.
I say, he goes, I'm almost done with this bottle of Mountain Dew. I said, do you got another one there for tomorrow? He goes, yes, I do. How many Mountain Dews do you got in your fridge?
I got some here and there. I got
All
I got
2
a few.
liters? Are they all 2 liters?
Well, what I could do, it's a 1.5.
Mommy, man, make sure you got plenty of Mountain Dew, huh?
I bought it myself. What's it to you?
Oh, mommy man's not buying the Mountain Dew?
No, I buy it myself, Jeff.
You
Come
buy
on.
your own Mountain Dew, huh? Mommy man don't buy the Mountain Dew for the show, huh?
All right, next story. The next one we get to, add Hall of Famer, who's Anthony. That's a tough one. Said to the growing list of those affiliated with Cincinnati Bengals.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold the phone there. Hold the phone.
Right.
The last several stories, you're having a hard time with the last names.
I don't want to say it wrong there, Jeff, because we
Okay,
have millions
so
of people
I
listening in
agree.
on the show, you
Okay,
know.
here's a great hint.
What?
Just say the first name and don't say, oh, the last name's too hard. Hold the phone!
During the Pro Football Hall of Fame Fan Fest in Cleveland, Ohio on Sunday.
Already?
Anthony Munoz, who played for the Bengals from 1980 to 1992, said he believed in Dalton and thinks more consistent play from the embattled starter can help him gain respect among his peers and fans.
Uh-huh. So he's
Well, I know how you are about Andy Dalton.
talking about Andy Dalton. He's talking about one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, isn't he?
Yeah. A man that you know who should go after instead of the other quarterback who's the average quarterback at best.
Oh, I don't know why. So, hey, Anthony Munoz, if you're listening to this show, thank you very much. Thank you so much for validating me. I've been saying it for years, and nobody listens to me. Thank you so much, Anthony Munoz.
Cincinnati has not won a playoff game since January of 1991, and people are wondering if Andy Dalton can come back and have a better year, and he finally get the monkey off his back for him and the Cincinnati Bengals, which are on a long playoff drought.
Yes, they're going to be doing good. They're going to be just fine. They will be better than 8-8.
Well, not according to Wes. He always believes his Pittsburgh Steelers will come out on top.
I could give a crap what he thinks. He also thinks that the Pittsburgh Pirates are going to win the World Series.
Well, not the way things are going on right now with the Pirates. They're 12-19.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on over there in Pittsburgh there, Wes. I haven't seen you at SportsWorldRadio too often. That's because the Pirates aren't playing good. If they were in first place, he'd be here every show. He'd be here every stinking show. But because they're not, you don't hear diddly squat. And you want to know something? I can't wait till the Rangers knock Pittsburgh Penguins out so I don't have to hear diddly squat about his Pittsburgh teams at all. You know?
Yeah.
Because you know as well as I do there, Mr. Sean.
Yep.
That if they were in first place or even had a 500 record or even had a better than 500 record, he'd be all up in our faces, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would be. But, of course, he's upset because the Pirates aren't playing well, and he has never gotten over from the last week of the season in the NFL when the Steelers lost, and he thought that his team got screwed because of the 3 inches.
I'm telling you, man, if they were in first place or had a better record, he'd be up in this show, all up in our faces. But
and
because
him even saying that Jeff doesn't know anything about the
that's
NFL.
Right. But because they stink and ain't going to make the playoffs, I thought they were going to win the World Series, ain't going to make the playoffs, he ain't here. But guess what? Sean and I are here. Red Sox aren't playing great. He's here.
That's right.
He's here. Boston Celtics didn't make the playoffs. He's here. New York Knicks didn't make the playoffs. I'm here. New York Giants didn't make the playoffs. I'm here. Where are you? Home crying in your freaking Pittsburgh Steeler milk.
Yeah, and well, he's upset about it, and he says that his teams don't get any respect and that he gets screwed because the Steelers didn't make the playoffs and they would have won the whole thing.
No respect if my mother had wheels, she'd be a trolley car. If. Okay? If you didn't lose those many games at the beginning of the season, you would have been in the playoffs. How about that? If.
And I know how Jeff feels about ifs.
Yeah, that's right. Ifs are like buttholes. Everybody's got one.
So, yeah, remember, he's still upset. Jeff, he's never gotten over the Steelers losing the last game. And that the Chargers should not have won and been again in the playoffs.
Sean, he's got nobody to blame but themselves because they lost their first 4 games of the season. Nobody to blame but themselves. I know he's listening. I'm poking that bear to see if he'll come out and play. Hey, Wes, Penguins are going to lose to the Rangers, and the Pirates ain't making the playoffs, so you could take your World Series and shove it up your Pittsburgh ass.
Yeah, well, remember last year he kept on singing "We Are Family." I think "We Are Family" is pretty quiet right now.
We Are Family is down in the dungeon, screaming for help. Unbelievable. Hey, Josh, what are you doing? Watching the pre-show for Raw right now while you're listening to us at the same time? Because I don't hear you. I don't see you typing much after 4:30 on Mondays.
Well, he's probably doing his job by looking up other sports stories that he can send to me on Skype.
He's watching the WWE Network and watching the pre-show right now. See?
Both and listening to the ball.
See?
Shush it, Josh.
I told you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
I told you. He's watching and listening to that as he's listening to us.
Mm-hmm.
I know what he's doing. It's because he gets every Monday at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. His typing gets really quiet because he's watching WWE Network pre-show for Monday Night Raw. I know what he's doing. The rat bastard.
And he's probably thinking about what Nick's gear he needs to get so I can see those pictures on Facebook. I'm still waiting to see
Sean,
that.
I want to ask you a question before we get off the air. I hope Josh is listening to this.
Okay.
Sean, if you said that you were going to do something on May 5th, which is today, and didn't do it, and had people waiting for you to do it at that particular time, you think you pissed off some people?
Yeah.
I do too. Hey, Brian, get your crap together. You said you were relaunching on May 5th. I went there this morning. 5 a.m. my time, no freaking show. Get your crap together. Right now, you are the candidate for the Rat Bastard of the Week award because that don't fly with me, brother. I love you to death, but that don't fly with me. Not one stinking bit. Fix your SHIT. Or don't do it. It's that simple.
Your expletive. Yeah.
It's that simple. Fix your crap or freaking don't do it at all. Because I can guarantee you, all the fans that you had, bye-bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be here. Ain't going to be able to find you because you're not around. You're not around.
Well, the faster you get it fixed, then the chances are you have a chance to do a lot more shows.
Yeah, right. Like that's going to happen. Yeah, like that's going to happen. Hey, on that note, we're getting the flock out of here today. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow for another edition of Sports World Radio. Until then, my friends, remember, you only have one life to live. Live it long, live it strong, and live it proud. And please don't forget, life may suck, but the alternative is unacceptable. For Sean Mann, I'm Jeff Escow. This has been Sports World Radio. Peace out, everybody. We will see you tomorrow.
Goodbye and good night.
Hey, boy, Stimpy. We sure had fun today, didn't we? So long, kids. Come on, Stimpy, say goodbye.
Where are we going?
The show's